What is going on, guys? Welcome to Butane Games, and today we're talking Avowed. But before we get into that, let's watch the original announcement trailer that was released about 4 years ago now. This video has got 1.8 million viewers. Got a really good reception at first. Look at that, 47k likes, 750 dislike. So people were on the positive side for this game, rightfully so, right? They should be, because look at this, man.
We have always known war.
In the tone, they really set a lot about this game. The atmosphere, this looks...
Turn heroes into queens and kings.
That looks interesting. The landscapes, look at this.
Foes.
And I think everyone understood
are lost.
It's a concept idea.
Forsaken.
But it's the fact that it's Obsidian that have done this type of game before, and they've done it.
Face the monsters.
Or at least they I really like the spell cast that he does with the sword. And it looks like something important is about to happen.
Is an oath worth the weight
and then
of
boom.
a crown?
We got tease, the music even have aura, it sounds real great. And a lot of people got excited because of this. Rightfully so got excited because it sounds exciting. They've done a game like this before, only this time they have the best technology that you could get. So people really had high expectation for this game to succeed. And then we got the story trailer, which is roughly about 8 months ago. And this just got the worst. I mean, comparing the views, come on, 350k compared to 1 million view. And then you got the dislikes ratio. That's not actually too bad. That's pretty good. But then people saw this and went, this looks nothing like the first trailer.
Your emperor has chosen you as our envoy to the living lands. That wild frontier suffers from the dream scourge.
What?
Find the root of this terrible plague and put an end to it.
He is wrong. The dream scourge is but a symptom of a deeper, more dangerous rot. Go, tame the chaos that plagues the living lands, so that those who remain standing can shape its future.
They both deceive you.
I'm sure you guys get the point. I don't want to keep this video going for long, but the tone of the official trailer, the first trailer 4 years ago, compared to the latest ones that we've been seeing over months until the release date, just do not meet the standard of what was promised. What can you say? Avowed is not doing great. We can check out some of the Steam reviews. The majority of the people that played this game and that had higher hope and expectation for this studio, majority of them said the game is okay. It's fine. It delivers where it meets you. It doesn't go the extra mile. It just gives you the tools to explore the world, to have a good fun game play, and that's about it. It really lacks that in the depth of the story, the character development. People said only the first companion was the one that was focused on, and beside that, it doesn't get any more interesting. Now, for somebody that's outside, that's not a fan of this, that's not used to this world, but I'm willing to give it a crack. I look at it from a distance and I go, okay, well, if somebody that used to play all the games said this game is just okay, is that an entry for me to actually give it a shot? And it doesn't help having comparison to their old games, honestly. Like, it just makes it even worse because of the lack of the effort that went into this one compared to what they did about 10-15 years ago. I'm not here to bag Avowed and say don't go and get it. I mean, the game is on Game Pass. You can go give it a try there, but I'm just saying I don't have the time to be playing Avowed. And for some reason, it felt like Xbox did this on purpose, releasing it in a such a busy time and in the busy month of video games. We had Kingdom Come Deliveries come out at the start of the month, which came out to a very good reception. They didn't have any major issue as of like performance of the game, so a lot of people just kind of picked up the game, played it, had fun with it, and now we're just seeing videos and all these content creators talking about, giving it the praise about how an RPG should be done, especially an RPG that was done in medieval time, no magic, none of that. It's just some of the tedious gamey type of stuff, but people are having great time with this game. And on top of that, we had Yakuza to Hawaii, and people say that's fun. Didn't get the reception as Kingdom Come Deliverance, but the people that are looking for just casual gamers that just want to play something fun for this month, Like a Dragon meets those standards. And on top of that, we have one of the biggest titles that are being released, I would say, for this year for anyone that is a big fan of the Monster Hunt games, and that's Monster Hunt Wilds. We've seen Monster Hunt's world slowly over the years, just generating audience by audience, streamers playing it, which is putting it on the map of people that wouldn't bother touching that game. And Monster Hunt Wild seems to be an entry for anybody. You don't have to be a previous gamer that used to play all the Monster Hunt games. It seemed like they're trying to meet everyone's expectation, which could dilute some of the core fans, but who knows? Maybe they might do something about that. What I'm saying is, it's like they try to hide AVOWED from the light that it could receive. If it was released in a month that didn't have this much competition, I think it might have a positive reaction, or at least people can criticize it for where it fails on not meeting the standard of the Obsidian games, or where it fails, but now it just doesn't get that window at all. It's squeezing itself through these two giants or three giants of a game, and most people are just like, well, I'm gonna pick one of the other three than AVOWED, because if AVOWED just a filler for not having any games to play, this is not the time for that game, right? I don't want to bag at AVOWED, but we can read some of these reviews that we got on Steam over here. So okay, you guys did 40 hours. That seems pretty solid. As of right now, I'll give it a 6.5, maybe 7. I beat the game at 40 hours. I explore pretty much every single thing possible. Tons of bugs. The game was clearly rushed out. In the 4th region, it felt just like they gave up. Choices do matter if you want all achievements. You will need to beat the game at least twice. I advise most people to wait to purchase the game until it's properly patched and cheaper. This game is not worth $70. It's just not. Now, I think that's a pretty all-round review. Like, he's not saying don't give it a crack. He said give it a crack. The game is on Game Pass now, so I think that meets where he says wait till the game gets cheaper and get a patch and give it a shot. Okay, we'll just read another one and I'll go back into my thoughts. I wanted to like it, but what's the point? It's a fantasy world that is empty. The cities are large but static environment. There are few NPCs, and the ones that are there do not move much, if any at all. Having a large city where we can't enter the vast majority of the building is pointless. The loot is underwhelming, and exploration hasn't really rewarded me at all. The most exciting part has been finding a super jump glitch, and even that was meh. Developers are getting lazy. Don't pay the full price. Just get the Game Pass for a month, because you definitely won't want to play it longer than that. Just to summarize everything I'm trying to say here in this video, I just do not have the time to play AVOWED. And on top of that, I do not have Game Pass at the moment. I'm just a guy like you that picks and choose what I should put my money in this month. And I've already done that with Kingdom Come Deliverance, and it's looking like Monster Hunt Wilds is also getting a look at my pockets. So I don't have a reason to get the Game Pass. There's no game there that really interests me at this moment, and that's where AVOWED is out. I'm willing to hold out until there's something different on the Game Pass that will get me to go to getting my Game Pass account, so I can actually, who knows, I might give it a try in the future. But as it seems right now, there's more exciting games for me to play than Avowed. And given how the reception of most people that played this game, they said it's meh, it's okay, it's fine, it's meh, good. If there was a drought in the market right now where there's nothing to play, Avowed would be that game. But there's not a drought. There's actually really good games right now. On top of that, I'm pretty sure that Steam have the next fest on as we speak, and you can try it, all these indie developers demos. So this month is really heavy when it comes to video games, and Avowed just got the short straw. It got given, I don't know why Xbox did it. Maybe they did it on purpose just so they can forget about it and let things just go. But that's what it feels like. It feels like they didn't want Avowed to be even talked about. They wanted to go under the rug. They did barely any promotions for it, and they picked a really, really rough time to release it. And that's a choice. Even the game looks like it could have used a bit more time in the oven, but they still released it. So that's it. I don't know what to say. If you enjoyed the video, chuck us a thumbs up, give us a follow, and we'll do some more content like this. Peace.